took it to 10.
Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, it's the Sectional 51 semifinal round as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays take on the Culver Lady Cavaliers. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down, our sports analysts Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. You to the Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana, 46532. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 25th basketball broadcast of the 2024-2025 season, we have seen both girls programs for the Lady Jays and the Lady Cavs. We have also spoken with both head coaches on the Saturday Sports Line. That's Adam Neese of Culver and Whitney Combs of North Judson. But when we look at North Judson, Lady Jays head coach Whitney Combs is in her second season leading the girls program. The Jays started their 2024-2025 season going 11-2 through the first 13 games. After dropping the first two games of the season to Rochester 46-43 and Rensselaer Central 83-42, the Jays win on an 11-game winning streak. They currently are on a 5-game winning streak as they went 7-2 through the final 9 regular season games. Notable wins on the season were beating Kankakee Valley 48-47, Couts 39-35, Morgan Township 52-44, and West Central 48-46. Last night, the Jays beat the South Central Satellites for the second time this year. 52-24 was the final, as the Lady Jays come into tonight's sectional semifinal round matchup at 19-4 on the year and 8-0 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play, winning their conference outright. Leading the team in the scoring department is standout sophomore Kaylin Tunis, averaging 15.3 points per game. Right behind her is Kylie Lehigh, averaging 10.8 points per game, and rounding out the top three is Shiloh DeBoard, averaging 9 points a game. Lehigh leads the team in rebounds, averaging right around 10 boards per game. She also leads the team in steals, averaging 3.4 snags a game. Leading the team in assists is Shiloh DeBoard, averaging 3 dimes per game. The offense is averaging 50.8 points per game, and their defense has allowed 40.7 points per game. With us this evening, breaking things down as our sports analysts. Up in the booth with me, we have two-time Indiana High School basketball state champion head coach Terry Minix. How you been, Coach?
Doing good. Really looking forward to the game tonight.
Well, let's talk about the Jays coming into tonight. They seem to have been a really formidable opponent for our area schools that we've seen.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, they've got so much depth. They've got shooters. They've got, they got a little bit of everything. They win because of their shooters. They win because of their defense. They've got a good mix, and they're going to be a tough out.
Yeah, we saw Kaylin Tunis last night, 25 points, and she doesn't mind shooting in the Bobcat Den, Coach. We found that out quickly.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's a pretty nice place to shoot.
If you don't say so yourself.
If you don't say so myself. But yeah, I mean, it's not one of them as a coach. You don't want the other teams to be that comfortable, but she's that good that she could shoot probably in anybody's barn if she needed to.
Which there's a lot of that in this state, for sure. Well, we turn the page and look at the Lady Cavs of Culver. Head coach Adam Neese is in his second year leading the girls program. Hey, let's check in with our courtside sports analyst, Chris McGowan. I'm sorry, Chris, I forgot you again, buddy. I know you want to talk about this Lady J team.
I just want to go back. I don't think Coach Minix has ever seen a shot he hasn't liked.
Nope, that's for sure. 1 foot off the bus, Minix.
Right. His range is anywhere across half court.
That's right.
We'll talk about the Jays, Chris. They made it to the semifinal round. Another great win last night for them.
Yeah, another great win, and like you said, Lehigh's a walking double-double every night, and Tunis is doing a great job of putting the ball in the basket from behind the arc. So a nice two-headed monster right there. But again, tonight they're going to have to bring their A game, because I tell you what, we're going to talk about Culver here in a second, but assistant coach Brett Barrett, he's going to have some kind of a defensive game plan ready tonight, and I'm curious to see what it is.
Well, we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Lady Cavs of Culver. Head coach Adam Neese is in his second year leading the girls program. The Lady Cavs started their season on the road at Westville and fell 56-15. They followed that up with a tough loss to the Winnemac Lady Warriors 33-18. They hosted Elkhart Christian at home on the 21st of November and fell in a tight one 35-33 in overtime. They picked up their first win on the road, though, against Pioneer 37-33 before winning the very important bell against their cross-county rival Argus at home in big-time fashion 51-19. On December 4th, they fell to Rochester on the road 45-27, and then they beat Lakeland Christian on the road 42-28 was the final. We saw the Lady Cavs take a tough loss on the road against South Central 36-29. They then took on Trinity Greenlawn and won big-time 64-21. They then took on the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and won 67-37. On December 13th, the Lady Cavs fell to their crosstown rival, the Culver Academy Lady Eagles, 48-19. We saw them take on the Tri-Township Lady Tigers and win in the historic Tiger Den 25-23 on December 17th. That was an exciting ending, and then 2 days later, we saw them give these North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays a run for their money in the nest on the road. The Cavs fell 39-34, but the fight from the Cavs that night was immense. They then beat Career Academy 62-4, then conference opponents North Miami 38-36 and Caston 34-26. They beat Frontier on the road 55-46. They then beat another conference foe in the Triton Trojans 42-38. They turned around and played Triton again, this time in the Everwise Bi-County tournament, beating them 38-17 in round one. They then fell to John Glenn in the following round of the tournament 37-28. We saw them beat the Knox Lady Redskins last week 43-19. They finished off their regular season with another impressive win over West Central 37-29. The Lady Trojans are a good team too. Last night, we saw the Lady Cavs in a much tighter contest against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats to open their sectional run. The final saw the Cavs win 44-32 as the Lady Cavs are 15-8 on the year and 6-2 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. No stats listed online for the Cavs at this time, but we do know they are averaging 38 points per game on offense, and their defense is allowing 32 points per game. The Cavs seem to be playing well at the right time here, Coach.
Yeah, they really are, and their whole MO is to limit the amount of shots that you're going to get. So that's why they, in the 30s, they hold their the defense does. So that's what they're going to have to do tonight against this Judson team that likes to put up points.
Well, we'll check in with Chris. Your thoughts on the Cavs right now? They've had a good run, Chris.
I tell you what, I'm a defensive guy. Coach Minix is an offensive guy. I'm a defensive guy. So I always like a good defensive-minded team. And I tell you what, Culver holding their opponents to 32 points per game, that's pretty impressive.
Well, we are expecting a great evening of IHSAA Girls Basketball Semifinal Sectional 51 action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Be BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, I appreciate you, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Adam Neese of the Cavs and Whitney Combs of the Jays after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. Here we are, coach, another semifinal sectional matchup in Sectional 51. You saw the Culver Lady Cavaliers earlier on in the season. While you were able to win that game, it still was a fight for your girls. What has to change tonight?
I mean, we have to win the rebound battle. You know, Culver, they're very aggressive. They play that 2-3 zone, but they get out and they really pressure you. So we have to be able to handle the ball, take care of our passes. You know, pass fake. Don't make the easy pass. You know, don't try to make the hard one.
Yeah, Kaylin Tunis had an amazing night last night, scoring at will. Who else needs to step up in your mind along with her tonight?
I mean, we got to have Kylie, Avery, Shiloh, you know, doing their thing. Gracie Minnick's down on the post, and then, you know, my girls off the bench, Grace Craig and Macy, you know, they've been doing awesome for us on the defensive end. You know, so we just need to see that again from them tonight.
Message to Blue Jay Nation.
Hey, come out here and support these girls. You know, they worked really hard. We hope we can get it done for you tonight.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mitch.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
I'm talking with head coach of the Culver Lady Cavaliers, Adam Neese. Here we are, coach, the semifinal round of Sectional 51. You get a rematch against the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. We remember that night, man. Was that a battle? What do you want to have happen tonight?
Again, we got to rebound and we got to take care of the basketball. Again, sectional time, you got to hit some shots. So again, I think if we can just do our job, we'll have some success tonight.
Yeah, anything in particular that you want to see maybe differently on the court than you saw last night?
I think I want a fast start again. We feel like we had a nice lull moment there in the second and third quarter. We don't want to see that tonight. We got to put 4 quarters of Cavalier basketball, and we'll have some success.
Message to Cav Nation here.
Come out, be loud, support. Again, if you can't make it here, listen on WKVI 99.3. Listen to Mitch and Terry and the boys. And again, those guys are the best in the business. They're going to give you a great call. Again, it's like you're there. So enjoy it tonight and go Cavs.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. in that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
As we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball sectional semifinal action, what are your keys to the game as a Culver leading Cavalier coach?
Well, I think the thing that they have to do is, like I talked about earlier, is control possessions. I mean, they don't want Judson to run up and down the floor. They've got too many shooters, so they want to control the game and run it at their pace.
All right, keys to the game for the Jays.
They want to push the ball. They want to be very active, and they're going to be very aggressive, and they will push the ball up and down the floor.
That is our keys to the game. Stay tuned. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Cavs of Culver, Indiana, starting at point guard is Ava McCune. The 2 guard is Ashlyn Barrett. Starting small forward tonight is Britt Barrett for the Cavs. Brooke Davis is the power forward, and the center is Amaya Williams. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, starting at point guard is Avery Johnson. The two guard is Kaylin Tudis. Starting small forward is Shiloh DeBoard. The power forward for the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays is Kylie Lehigh. And the center is Gracie Minnix. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana, welcome to Sectional 51, the semifinal round, and game number 25 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays and the Culver Lady Cavaliers. And a good Friday evening to you. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in the Bobcat Den is Brian Ernest. The scoreboard operator is Dale Tefelsky. In charge of the official scorebook is Bill Frazier. Our officials for this evening are Mike Emerson, Tyler Richards, and Jerry Fitzpatrick. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have a two-time Indiana high school basketball state champion head coach as our sports analyst Terry Minnix. Courtside, we have Chris McGowan in the house. Chris, how's it feel down there on the floor? I know you've been watching the Cavs warming up.
Feels good. The atmosphere is great. It's going to be a nice, raucous crowd. Both Culver and North Judson travel well, so going to be loud in the Bobcat Den tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, guys, let's go ahead and talk about another game in our area going on. The Knox Lady Redskins, they were able to beat the Winamac Lady Warriors we saw on Tuesday night. They find themselves in a very winnable game against Career Academy. The Knox Lady Redskins, based off the regular season, only 4 wins all year. They may be in a sectional championship game, Chris.
Yeah, I was able to take advantage of Winamac not being at full strength. pulled out that victory on a last-second three-pointer by Portland Minix. And, again, luck of the draw. They get South Bend Career Academy, who drew the bye. So Knox comes out and takes care of business. Yeah, they'll be playing for a sectional championship tomorrow night.
You talk about going 4-18. Would you, believe they're in a sectional championship game potentially? That's incredible. That's great work.
Well, that's what you say. You tell your kids. Other coaches ought to be using that as well. Hey, it's 0-0. Like, I know Chris has used that on his teams in the past. You just at tournament time, it doesn't really matter what your record was or is. It's 0-0, and then everybody's fighting for that, that trophy to take, hold up in the air.
Yeah, something else I wanted to bring up was last night's games. Of course, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, in order to get here tonight, they had to get through the South Central Lady Satellites, and Samantha Marks was out due to injury last night. How big of a key piece to that satellite puzzle to go down last night. It just wasn't the Satellites' night. I'm sure they wish it went different, but the Jays took advantage of it, Coach.
Yeah, you really don't want to see that. I know she got hurt in the last game of the year, and coming into sectional, that's one of them. That was a key component to what the Satellites are able to do, and it's just sad for a young lady to have to miss her sectional game.
The Jays seemed to handle it well, though, Chris. Kaylin Tunis had 25 last night. She was our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Talk about the Jays right now. It seems like they're rocking at the right time.
Yeah, they are. And tonight, the goal, going against this Culver Lady Cavalier team that's only giving up 32 points a game, your goal ought to be to get 10 to 12 points a quarter. You do that, you got to like your chances.
Yeah, talk about the Cavs as well. On the flip side, they're able to take care of the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, but it took all three quarters. The Cats were really right there through three. It was the fourth quarter for the Cavs to step up. The Cavs have really been on a run here as of late. Since after Christmas, they've been playing very, very good basketball. This could be a good matchup tonight, Chris. Give us your thoughts.
It's going to be a very good matchup. Just a few weeks ago, Culver went into North Judson and gave North Judson all they could handle. Judson came out with that 5-point win, 39-34. So, again, anytime you can play defense, you got to like your chances. And like I said, this Culver Lady Cavalier team, they hang their hat on defense. So, again, Coach Minix hit the nail square on the head. It's going to be a battle of tempos. North Judson's going to want to push the basketball, get into their press, and Culver's going to want to slow it down and limit possessions.
We talk about another one of our area teams, the West Central Lady Trojans. It looks like fell to Tri-County 51-25, Coach. My goodness, tough loss for the Lady Trojans, another one of our area teams. And then last night, the Tri-Township Lady Tigers, Chris, they unfortunately fall again to Morgan Township, 44-41 last night. Man, that's a tough one for the Tigers.
Yeah, had a chance to tie that game up. Down 3 with 5 seconds to go and had the ball and just came up short. But again, it's tough to beat a team once in a season. When you play a team 3 times, that's just tough to do.
Well, all of that lines us up for our games tonight here in the beautiful Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana. Quite an atmosphere here at the Bobcat Den. The court has been shined and ready to go for this game these few days. Now, something we else talked about last night, guys, was because of the weather that came through Wednesday night, causing those games to be postponed. While the teams that played on Tuesday here in this sectional, they had to wait till Friday to play. These teams now that have won last night, they have to play tonight. If they win tonight, they'll play tomorrow, 3 nights in a row. That can be interesting.
Yeah, but the teams on Tuesday night were supposed to play on Friday night, so it really didn't change anything that they were doing. It's just the teams that played Wednesday night are playing 3 nights in a row. So, it's one of them. I think the kids would be hyped up. They're ready to go, and if the game is really close, if this is really, really a close game, it may, come into play. We'll see whose legs are better. But for the most part, I think these kids know what they're going after.
Chris, we had a chance to talk with head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Tyson Mellon, last week. He was in high spirits and talking about Tri-County, especially, while that didn't go well the first time around. I didn't see the final score tonight being the indicator. I thought the Trojans were going to really be close in that game.
I tell you what, Tri-County's really good. So I didn't think it would be a 26-point victory for Tri-County. I thought it'd be a little bit closer with West Central playing at home. But I tell you what, the Lady Cavaliers of Tri-County, I think they've gone through the season. I think they're 21-2, maybe 22-2, ranked in the top 6, I believe, in Class 1A. So a very solid program here that have played in the regional champion or played for a regional championship the last 2 or 3 years. So nothing to hang their heads over for West Central. And Coach Mellon. Coach Mellon's going to have a good nucleus coming back next year.
Yeah, we move on and talk about the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Last night it was a tough loss, but really, Coach, the defensive effort may have shown Judson what to do against the Cavs to keep them with it there through the 3 quarters. That trapping zone where they got the Jays on the sideline really was causing problems for the Jays, and the Cats were able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I really think that they had a really good game plan. And it worked for the most part the first 3 quarters, and then it looked like they kind of ran out of gas, and Culver was able to figure it out a little bit and kind of ran away with it the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Now you talk about Ava McCune, and she really, for a freshman, does so well. But another freshman I wanted to talk about for the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, Trinity Vasari. Yes. I mean, she can shoot, Coach. Where'd you find her?
She's a shooter. The kid just stands out there. I mean, I'm not going to say she's the fastest, she's the best defender, but she's definitely one of the better shooters around.
Well, and of course, your family is heavily involved here at Oregon Davis. I just wanted to take this moment to say, how's it feel to host a sectional from the outside looking in as a guest? All aces in my book. Yeah,
I mean, it's the nice thing is, I think you talked about the gym, it's good for the atmosphere. I mean, you've got it seats 1,400, and you still have room in here. I remember nights when we played, there was standing room only to get in here. But it's still the atmosphere, because you're kind of right on the floor. You don't have the upper deck where people like me, old people, have to really squint to see down there.
Sure.
So you're right on top of them, and it really gives a great atmosphere for these kids. And I think it'll get them pumped up, and we're going to see a really good game.
There's still a lot of space in here, Chris. We could fit another several hundred in here, I think.
Yeah, so come on over. If you're not going to listen to us, come on over and watch live.
Yeah.
I was going to make a comment. I think the girls over here at Oregon Davis come out of the womb shooting the basketball.
Something in the water, Coach?
Well, I don't know what it is, but they have to have something because we never have any of them that are very tall. So they better be able to shoot because they're all about 5'6".
And run and be in good condition.
Yep, that's a prerequisite.
Well, we'll stand by here. I'm not sure if we'll do the national anthem again. They did the national anthem at the beginning of the first game, potentially.
I don't think they will.
But we'll see here. They're standing by for the national anthem. A public address announcer, Brian Ernest. We'll see if they do the national anthem here, but they will be going through the starting lineups here momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we'll go through that starting lineup here. For the Cavs of Culver, Ava McCune is the point guard. The 2 guard is Ashlyn Barrett. The small forward is Bryn Barrett. The power forward is Brooke Davis, and the center is Amaya Williams. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Avery Johnson is the point guard. She's been playing very well for the Lady Jays. The 2 guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Shiloh DeBoard. And at the power forward is Kylie Lehigh. At the 5 is Gracie Minix. That is our LAP Way starting lineups.
We do have kind of a celebrity in the house. I mean, we got Ed Gilliland's here. He's an associate commissioner with the IHSAA. So he's here. I see him crossway. Actually, he's talking to Aubrey over there. He's a official. He's recently from LaPorte, but he's an associate commissioner.
Oh, we need to shake his hand, Chris.
And now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight.
Well, Chris McGowan courtside getting an inside ear, as he always does for us. We're so glad to have him for this Friday night matchup. We have Terry Minix up in the KVB booth with me, and like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School girls basketball sectional semifinal action from the Bobcat Den in Hamlet, Indiana. Hey, every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday throughout the week, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. Catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We will have our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week interview with Culver Lady Cavaliers own Amaya Williams tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line. In the middle for the Cavs is Amaya Williams, and for the Jays it is Kylie Lehigh. And our Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. The Jays will control it. It's Kaylin Tunis right off the bat here. She brings it near side of the court up top to Avery Johnson. Now to Tunis. Looks like a zone here from the Cavs.
2-3.
Charlotte aboard with it now. Gets around Ashlyn Barrett inside of the paint. Lost it. Stolen by Ava McCune. Now here comes Ava. She gets smart to pull it out here. We'll let the Cavs set things up for their first offensive possession. Top of the key to the far side. It's Bryn Barrett. She brings it up top. Kylie Lehigh on her. Now to Ashlyn Barrett in front of the Jays bench. Lob pass up to Bryn Barrett. Overthrown. She tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Cavs.
That's a play that they like to run a lot. It's just that they set a back screen and the lob to Bryn Barrett, who can jump out of the gym.
Oh, man.
She's a good volleyball player, obviously.
And when we talked about it last time, between her and Kylie Lehigh, they almost, they play kind of similar. Similar bodies as well, the way that they play the game. So here comes Bryn Barrett across half court. Hands off to Ava McCune. Man-to-man, nope. What kind is this the zone here, Coach?
No, they're in a man-to-man.
They're in man, yeah. They are in a man here. So this is Bryn Barrett to the near side of the floor. Ashlyn Barrett now. Her younger sister, the freshman, gets it to Brooke Davis. Now to Bryn in the corner, the senior. Kylie Lehigh all over to the left elbow. It's Amaya Williams. She almost lost it, picks it up and saves it. To the far corner, Ava McCune. Entry pass to Brooke Davis, almost stolen. Brooke stays with it. Then it is stolen by Avery Johnson. Now it's almost stolen back. It'll roll out of bounds. They'll say it was last touched by the Cavs.
I think both teams are trying to settle in a little bit here. Got a few nerves.
So the Jays will inbound it to Avery Johnson to bring it forward. To the near side of the floor, Kaylin Tunis spinning around. Ashlyn Barrett stays in front of her. Kicks it over to Avery Johnson. Johnson skip past to Kylie Lehigh. Baseline, finds space off the glass. 2-0 Jays lead early here. Almost 2 minutes blow by, and the Jays get on the board first.
You could see they were going to take advantage of that 2-3 zone that they play. It's real high.
And now here's a steal by the Jays. It's Charlotte aboard, getting a foul called on Ashlyn Barrett. She can't believe it. The shot does not go, but DeBoard will go to the line, Chris.
Yeah, good take there by DeBoard, drawing the foul on the contact. Going to shoot 2 free throws here, and I tell you what, North Judson doing a very good job sneaking there behind that 2-3 zone. Like you said, they're playing a half-court 2-3 zone. The middle's wide open, and the back line is so far up, they're above the volleyball line. So North Judson can take advantage of that all night long.
Both free throws from DeBoard are good, making it 4-0 here. And the Cavs are going to inbound it to Ava McCune. Pressure, full court from Charlotte aboard. Here comes help from Kylie Lehigh. She fakes out of it, drives by, up to Amaya Williams now. Amaya gets it back to McCune, and she attacks the middle, and a jump ball will be called on the inside. It stays here.
Right now, the tempo, obviously favors the Jays.
It's the way they like to play.
Yep.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. The Cavs have it. They try to get it to Brooke Davis. She lost it, stolen by Avery Johnston. Here comes Avery. Brings it forward, gets inside. Back out to Kaylin Tunis, and it slips through her hands. It goes out of bounds.
Her eye off the ball right there. Didn't look all the way into her hands. Looking to shoot before she caught it.
Cavs get it into Ava McCune. McCune gets space, picks up her dribble. She traveled. So a turnover here by the Cavs. The pressure from DeBoard and Lehigh is pretty tough.
And right now, that's their 6th turnover in less than 3 minutes.
4-0, the Jays lead here. 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Whoever wins this game gets to the sectional championship round. It's Kaylin Tunis, top of the key, kicks it over, shot on the board, pops the 3, splash! 7-0. Shiloh DeBoard.
Adam may need a timeout just to settle him down a little bit.
McCune gets away from the double. Now she picks her dribble up. She needs to get rid of it. She does to Amaya Williams here. Up to Ashlyn Barrett, top of the key. Hands off to Ava McCune. McCune over to Brooke Davis. Davis back up top to McCune. Getting the play call from the Cavalier bench. She gets it to Bryn Barrett. Past the right elbow, then back to McCune. Takes it inside. Oh, she threw it right to Kaylin Tunis, and then Tunis to Kylie Lehigh. Here comes Lehigh, pushing it forward to DeBoard, and she overthrew her. Oh my, they're saying it was touched on the Cavs. So this will go out of bounds on the Cavaliers here. Lady J basketball. Kylie Lehigh to take it out from the far sideline. She kicks it up top to Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard over to Kaylin Tunis. Tunis crossing over, spinning around at the right elbow, brings it back out up top to Avery Johnston. Johnston attacking, picks up her dribble. Now back to Kaylin Tunis, and Kaylin will reset here, top of the key. Over to Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard, back to Johnston. Johnston attacks, picks it up at the right elbow, back out. Kylie Lehigh, 3, no good. She tracks her own rebound down. Spins around in the paint, triple team stolen by Ava McCune of the Cavs, and now here come the Lady Cavs. The energy is picked up here in the Bobcat did. Here comes Bryn Barrett now. Taking her time, Lehigh on her up top. Now gets it to Ashlyn Barron, extended wing in front of the Jays bench. Up top to Brooke Davis. Davis swings it over. It's Bryn Barron. Now up top to Ava McCune, fakes left, goes right, back to the far corner, Bryn Barron. She's doubled in the far corner. She loses it. She's on the floor. Spinning around, and she's traveled. A turnover.
I'm real surprised he's not calling timeout.
3:21 to go in the first here. 7-0, the Jays lead. The Cavs are having trouble getting points on the board. Here comes Shiloh DeBoard, bringing it forward to the far corner, Kaylin Tunis. Back up top, Kylie Lehigh. She's attacking, back out far corner, Shiloh DeBoard, 3, no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gracie Minix of the Jays. It's Cavalier basketball. So the Cavs kick it into Ava McCune here. McCune pushing it forward to Bryn Barron. Bryn back up top to Ava. Ava back over to Bryn. Far corner, picks up her dribble. Now back up top to Ava McCune. McCune takes it to the far side of the floor. Oh, ripped out of her hands with Shiloh DeBoard. Brooke Davis comes to help. And then DeBoard pushes McCune. They're going to call a foul there quickly. Things could get chippy here, Chris.
Yeah, things are getting chippy down here on the floor. I tell you what, I don't know if Culver's taking a shot attempt yet.
Well, they've got 8 turnovers.
Yeah, and they're lucky they've only allowed 7 by the Jays to get on the board. So now, here it is, Bryn Barrett, top of the key. 2:20 to go in the first. McCune trying to make something happen with Kylie Lehigh on her. Gets space, picks up her dribble. Back over to Ashlyn Barrett. Barrett needs to get rid of it here. She still has it, my goodness.
5.
Yep, they're gonna call the 5 seconds. Ashlyn Barrett couldn't go anywhere. Another turnover. So Charlotte Aboard will come out. Grace Craig will come in for the Lady Jays, as Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build your home today. Lady Jays have it. It's Grace Craig getting it to Kylie Lehigh near corner. Now up top to Avery Johnson. Johnson back over. Kaylin Tunis fakes the three, drives around, almost lost it, stays with it, off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Avery Johnston has it, and she'll pick up the foul and go to the line. It looks like it will be on Brooke Davis. I believe her first. So sending Avery Johnston to the line. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537.
I know, Chris, I wasn't a guy that called a lot of timeouts, but I really feel that Adam has to get a timeout.
Both free throws good for the Jays here. Chris.
I totally agree. I think one should have been taken about 3 minutes ago.
Right, I agree.
9-0, the Jays lead. McCune gets past half court. Now here she comes inside. Picks up her dribble. Back out to Bryn Barrett. Bryn takes the pick from McCune. Entry pass to Brooke Davis at the left block. Tries to make a move. Back out to Ashlyn. Barrett with it. Swings it over to Ava McCune here. McCune. Still with it. Hand off. Brooke Davis. Oh, Kylie Lehigh strips it. Now Lehigh up to Kaylin. Kaylin pops it from the right elbow. No good. Rebounded by Brooke Davis. 50 seconds to go in the first. Here comes Ava McCune. One-on-one. Stops, pops, blocking foul, and one. And head coach Whitney Combs can't believe it right in front of you, Chris.
I know there's not an arc in the paint to determine, it's not the NBA or whatever, but yeah, it's going to be hard to get a charge call when you're that deep underneath the basket.
So this sends Ava McCune to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. She won't make it happen, but Amaya Williams will come up with a rebound. Back up top to Bryn Barrett, then swings it over top of the key, Ava McCune. This is huge for the Cavs here. McCune driving, almost loses it. She's on the floor, and head coach Adam Neese will call that timeout. 9-2's the score here. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. He got the time out there, though, Coach.
Yeah. No comment.
He finally got it at least, Chris. He could talk things over, maybe calm him down a little bit here.
Yeah, possession-saving timeout there, 30-second out. So it'll be Culver basketball to the left of the basket here.
Well, the Cavs come off a big win last night. The fourth quarter was big for them against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. Here in the first of this game, it's been tough.
Yeah, like Chris says, I think they've only taken one shot now.
So now the Cavs get it into Brooke Davis at the right elbow, and she will travel.
Turnover number 11.
So the Jays kick it in. Last 25 seconds of the first here. Avery Johnson over to Kaylin Tunis. Pops the three. Splash! 12-2. She's continuing what she did last night, and it's a 10-point lead for the Jays. McEwen crosses half court. Here comes the trap immediately. She gets rid of it to Brooke Davis. Back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Fakes left, goes right, picks up her dribble. Back out, Bryn Barrett, three on the way. Around the rim and out, and that will be the end of the second quarter. 12-2. Huge first for the Jays. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action on the way.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back in the beautiful Bobcat Den of Hamlet, Indiana, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays are leading the Culver Lady Cavaliers 12-2. We go to the second quarter. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Chris McGowan and Terry Minix, as the Jays are going to throw it away over and back here over the head of Shiloh DeBoard. So unfortunate turnover for the Jays, but this is the moment for the Cavs to strike now, Coach.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, they've got to get, be patient a little bit like they want to do, but they're standing, and actually Jays' defense is they're smothering them right now.
Ava McCune has it. Back up top to Ashlyn Barrett. Barrett over to McCune. McCune to the far corner. Bryn Barrett back up top to Ava McCune. McCune attacking, gets in, puts up a shot, no good. And it's rebounded by Kaylin Tunis. Here comes Kaylin crossing half court, attacking, splits the defenders.
Yep.
And they will call the travel. Hear anything on the Jays bench there, Chris?
No, just continue talking about playing defense and keep forcing turnovers.
So the Cavs kick it in. Bryn Barrett has it back to Ashlyn here.
Well, she just
may have got away with one. Up to Brooke Davis, then back to Bryn. Bryn spinning, still has it, hands off to Brooke Davis. Davis hands back off to Bryn. Bryn. Shiloh DeBoard's all over to the far corner. Brooke Davis. She traveled. It has been a rough night for the Cavs, guys. My gosh.
Well, it's all because of the Jays' defense. They're doing a real good job, but, I can't really hear. It's loud. They're doing the talking, but they're sure switching really, really well. They talking a lot down there, Chris?
Oh, yeah, they're calling every switch. I mean, doing a great job of communicating. Like you said, anytime they do that dribble handoff, North Judson's just switching it.
Avery Johnston skipped past to the near side of the court. It is Kaylin Tunis. She almost overthrew Avery Johnston, who stepped on the sideline. The official missed it. They're going to continue to play, and then the ball will be slipped out of the hands of, they got lucky there. So the Jays, unfortunate.
What would Kevin Brown say? The ball don't lie, right?
Exactly.
So the Cavs have it, pushing it up to Ashlyn Barrett, then to Amaya Williams. Amaya inside of the right block. Bryn Barrett, here comes the double. And it'll be a jump ball here, staying Cavalier basketball. Brianna Schlemmer checked in a moment ago. That was for Brooke Davis. So the five on the floor for the Cavs are Ashlyn Barrett, Bryn Barrett, Ava McCune, Amaya Williams, and Brianna Schlemmer. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket, and a timeout by the Cavs here. Ashlyn didn't want another 5 seconds to go on her.
No. I think they brought in Schlemmer to hopefully get some shots off. They really haven't gotten many attempts at all, and hopefully they can get some open looks for her anyway.
We saw Schlemmer have a night last night. She was able to get some shots to fall. But the Lady Jays right now are really solidifying themselves as one of the favorites in this sectional.
Oh, most definitely. I think, coming into the sectional, they definitely were, themselves along with the team that's already in the championship, Elkhart Christian, who, won by like 20 points tonight against the Triton Trojans. And they've got some really, really good special freshmen.
Yes, we noticed that.
Yeah.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. They find Brianna Schlemmer for three. Overshot it, and it's rebounded by Charlotte DeBoard. She got the look she wanted, and they push it forward to Kylie Lehigh, near corner. Up top to DeBoard. Back to Lehigh, near corner. Swings it over to Kaylin Tunis. Pops a three. She's fouled on the three. Oh my gosh, she'll get to shoot 3 free throws. She had the same exact thing happen last night, as local union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. First free throw from Tunis is no good, as this broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Second free throw is a miss, and Kaylin Tunis will need to hit at least one of them here just to get that shot going. Rims out, rebounded by Bryn Barrett. Bryn up to Ashlyn Barrett, crosses the timeline here. Kicks it over to Bryn. McCune has it, takes the pick from Amaya Williams. Gracie Minix is on her. They've got a mismatch on the inside. And Gracie Minix will go back out, or in, I should say. Ashlyn Barron has it, takes the pick. Now to Amaya Williams inside. Here comes help out to Ava McEwen. Near corner, Bryn Barrett for three. Overshot it. Rebounded by Charlotte DeBoard, and here come the Lady Jays. Pushing it forward, near corner, Avery Johnson drives baseline, gets around Amaya Williams. Up top, Charlotte DeBoard goes right, left. Now here inside, floater. No good. Rebounded by Amaya Williams. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay here. The Jays are in all blue with white trim. The Cavs are in all white with orange and gray trim. The Cavs are considered the home team tonight. The Jays are considered the away team.
We haven't scored in this quarter. Almost 3 minutes.
The Jays kick it up top to Kylie Lehigh. Ooh, and then Charlotte DeBoard takes it in, and will draw a foul on Brianna Schlemmer. So the Jays are just having their way right now. 12-2 with Charlotte DeBoard at the line. Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them today at 574-896-5138. First free throw from DeBoard is missed here, and the Cavs need to put something together, Chris.
Yeah, right now they hardly have anybody looking to score.
DeBoard misses the second free throw. Oh. And the ball goes out of bounds. Bryn Barron almost tried to track it down. The Jays say they touched it last, but the official is saying no, out of bounds on the Jays here. So full court pressure is still on from the Jays. They get it into Schlemmer, pushing it forward to Andrew Jetski, who is unfortunately stolen, picked off by Kylie Lehigh, over to Avery Johnston, then back over to Kaylin Tunis, swings it back to Kylie Lehigh, then hands off to Avery Johnson, back over to DeBoard. Three, in and out, no good, and rebounded by Bryn Barrett. Here comes Bryn, crossing half court. To the near corner, Ileana Andrzejewski, checked in a moment ago, up top to Ava McCune. Now to Amaya Williams, tried to get it to the far corner, and they're saying last touch by the Jays, it will stay here. Kind of a stalemate here.
Yeah, like I say, nobody has scored yet, and almost 4 minutes into this second quarter.
So the Cavs defense is picked up, but also the Jays aren't able to get shots to fall.
Well, the Jays have missed 5 free throws in a row.
Ada McCune has it. Attacking, gets space, back to Brianna Schlemmer, then back to McCune. McCune brings it, now hands off to Bryn Barrett. Bryn Hands off to Andrzejewski, attacking, back out to McCune. McCune spins around, gets inside. A foul will be called on the floor here. We'll see who it's on.
I think it's on Johnson.
Yep. So Avery Johnson on the foul.
It'll be her second.
So out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Ava McCune to take it out. Macy Morrow will check in for Avery Johnston. She'll take a seat. And here's Ava McCune underneath her own basket. Looking for someone. Entry pass to Ileana Andrzejewski, and another foul on the floor here.
It's going to be in Gracie Minix.
Yep.
52, Gracie Minix. That's her first.
This tempo is slowly starting to turn to Culver's tempo.
They kick it up top.
They just got to hit shots.
Andrzejewski over to Ava McCune here. McCune back to Ileana Schlemmer for three. Missed it. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. And here comes Kylie. Crossing half court. Gets it to Shiloh DeBoard. Now to the near corner. Kaylin Tunis. Tunis into Gracie Minix. Back out. Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard over to Macy Morrow. Morrow. Oh no, she's going to throw it away.
That got touched. That got touched.
The Jays are saying.
I think Jerry's going to come over. That definitely got touched.
So they may correct this here as they're going to have a conference. And they do. So it was tipped out of bounds by the Cavs. Initially missed. They correct that call. And now we will see Brooke Davis come in for Brianna Schlemmer here. 3:24 to go in the first half. If you're wondering why we haven't updated the score, nothing has changed. It's 12-2 still, the same it was at the end of the first. 3:15 to go in the first half. The Jays lead, trying to get to the sectional championship game yet again this year. They went last year and fell short. Now it's Shiloh DeBoard. Attacking, back out, almost stolen by Ava McCune. It is to Ashlyn Barrett, picks up her dribble. She's going to throw it away, and Macy Morrow will let it roll out of bounds. Just when they get a glimmer of hope, they end up having trouble. So now here's Shiloh DeBoard, bringing it forward, crossing half court. Spinning around, getting inside, back out, Macy Morrow up top. Hands off, Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard over to Kaylin Tunis. Pops a three. It's blocked by Ava McCune. Saved by Bryn Barron. Here she comes, pushing the tempo. Bryn picks up her dribble, gets rid of it to Amaya Williams at the free throw line from 15 feet out, and Amaya Williams gets it to go. They finally get on the board. 12-4 here. First points of this second quarter. 2:20 to go in the first half. And here comes Shiloh DeBoard, spinning inside, takes a bump from Amaya Williams. The Jays wanted something, but Amaya stayed tall, and it goes out of bounds on the Jays. Cavalier basketball here.
That's their 9th turnover.
Cavs get it in. The Jays, so both teams are having turnover issues. Amaya Williams has it. Back to Ashlyn Barrett. 2:02 to go here in the second. Barrett hands back off to Ava McCune here. McCune goes left, takes the pick from Amaya Williams, picks up her dribble. Back to Bryn Barrett. Bryn to the near corner. Ashlyn Barrett, entry pass to Amaya Williams. Back out, Ava McCune pops the three. No good. Tracked down, though, by Bryn Barrett. Bryn trying to make a move inside. Takes a foul from Kylie Lehigh, and she knew it immediately. Bryn Barrett will go to the line to hopefully make this a 6-point ball game here. Oh, man. You're right, Chris. This style of play is more for what the Cavs want.
Again, I would like to see North Judson on the offensive end. I'd like to see the guards be more active, not just standing around the three-point line. I would see some weak side flashing from the guard on the backside.
First free throw from Bryn Barrett is good. Second one is as well. 12-6, and the Cavs are crawling. Boy, they get another couple points here, Coach. We got a game. And a foul will be called on Ava McCune as Shiloh DeBoard crosses half court. A little too aggressive there, Coach.
That's going to be her second. You know, that's in ones, and you're 65 feet away from the basket. them aren't real helpful.
You want to be aggressive, but you don't want to cause issues like that where you're getting into foul trouble.
Right.
That'll be McCune's second to the far corner. It's Kylie Lehigh back out to Macy Morrow. Morrow now over to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard, near corner, Kaylin Tunis takes the pick. Pops the three, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Amaya Williams on the inside. She gets it to Ashlyn Barrett. She moves a J out of her way, and now here come the Cavs. Blue Jay Nation didn't like it, and now they get it into Amaya Williams. A foul will be called on the floor here.
Macy Morrow.
It looks like, yes, the foul will be on Macy Morrow here. Her first, as the Cavs will get it in quickly to Amaya Williams. Hands off back to the near corner. Ashlyn Barrett pops a three. Splash! And head coach Whitney Combs will call the timeout. The Cavs are fighting back, baby. 12-9 now, and the Jays have not scored this entire quarter. 1:01 to go in the first half, as today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition. Well,
I tell you, the Jays are really active on the defensive side, and they're moving really well. But I think Chris even said it, on the offensive side, their only movement is from basically the free throw line to the three-point line. There's nobody cutting through, giving any kind of basket cuts at all, and so it's making it a little bit easier for the Cavs right now.
Chris, the Cavs are fighting right now. What a comeback. They're only down by 3. They were down by 10 at the end of 1. They've kept the Jays from scoring.
Well, yeah, North Judson has shot themselves in the foot. Missed, 5 free throws here this quarter?
Yep.
So, again, not taking care of the basketball, but you got to give Culver credit. They fought back, and they've cut this to a 3-point lead for North Judson now.
And we know how quickly the Cavs can get threes to go. Ashlyn Barrett just showed us there.
Yeah,
so between Bryn Barrett hitting those 2 free throws in this quarter, also Amaya Williams getting inside, and then Ashlyn Barrett hitting the 3, they're back into the ball game. Here are the Lady Jays. It's Kylie Lehigh back over to Shiloh DeBoard to the far corner. Macy Morrow fakes the shot, picks up her dribble, back to Shiloh. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Over to Kaylin Tunis.
Still standing.
Tunis to the far corner. Macy Morrow. Cavs still in that zone, and that's what coach is saying. The Jays are kind of standing around here. Ooh, almost stolen, but Kylie stays with it. Skip pass up to Charlotte DeBoard, now to the near corner. It's Grace Craig, crossover inside, off the glass. Nice play, Grace Craig. 14-9, that's the first points of this quarter for the Jays. They lead though, and here are the last 10 seconds of this first half. Bryn Barrett has it. Spins around, back to Ashlyn, top of the key. Kylie Lehigh on her. Last 2 seconds here. Hands off to Andrzejewski, and it is no good on the last second shot. Keeps it 14-9. The score here at the half. The Lady Jays lead the Culver Lady Cavaliers. What a first half here to break down in the KVB halftime show. We will break this down with Chris McGowan and Terry Mannix coming up next in the KVB halftime show. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing.
This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
14-9 is the score here in the KVB halftime show. The Lady Jays lead the Lady Cavs. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I'm accompanied by sports analysts Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. I forgot you guys for a second. What are your guys' name again?
I don't know.
Well, let's check in with Chris right now on the floor, man. Boy, first quarter, you think the Jays are probably going to have their way the rest of the game, but the Cavs say no. We've got some things to say as well.
Yeah, too much pride in that Cavalier program to say that Judson's going to run away with it. 12-2 that first quarter in favor of Judson, 7-2 in favor of Culver that second quarter. So, again, if you're Culver, you're right there. You're holding Judson to 7 points per quarter, which is 35 points. You're giving up 32 points a game. You're right there defensively. Now you got to pick up the scoring to get to your 38.
So what are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I think each of them shot themselves in the foot a lot of different times. I mean, the Cavs, they had 15 turnovers in a half, and North Judson had 9, and then they struggled from the free throw line. So, I mean, there's little things that you really are controlling. It's not as much what the other team is doing. But I really think Chris and I went over that the Jays were standing so much against that 2-3 zone, and that 2-3 zone is so spread out, they come up. There's no reason to stand at the three-point line because that's where the back line is. They're all the way up there as well. When they did a couple opportunities, they had the person on the back side, they got it to her, and they were able to score a basket in the first quarter, but they haven't done anything since then. But the Cavs are doing what the Cavs do. It's their tempo.
And the defense.
They're being
rough on the inside, and it's causing the Jays to get flustered. They want fouls called. It's not getting called.
Well, I think the Jays were the aggressor the first quarters, and the Cavs said, enough of that. And now they were the aggressor the second quarter. So we'll see. There's really nobody in really tough foul problems. So, you got 16 minutes. As a coach, you're going to tell them, just leave it all out there.
Well, 14-9 is the score as the Lady Jays lead the Lady Cavs. We'll get a score update from our other game going on here in Stark County as the Knox Lady. Oh, we do have that.
Well, Bremen played the first game. Bremen beat LaVille 46-27, and then at Rensselaer, Wes has got a real nice team, and he beat Benton Central, probably his only tough one in that sectional, beat them 47-33. So
Bremen is in the sectional championship game at Knox. Knox is about to start playing, or is playing Career Academy right now, and the winner of that game would then face Bremen. And man, Bremen, they're pretty good.
They're really, they got some shooters. They definitely have some shooters. And then John Glenn beat a Mishawaka Marion team in the South Bend St. Joe sectional 36-30. So they'll be in a championship game tomorrow night.
We'll take a break and come back. The KVB halftime show continues. We'll continue to break this first half down and get you ready for second half action. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment with On Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong Air Dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. We send it down courtside to Chris McGowan with head coach of the Lady Jays. It's Whitney Combs.
All right, Coach Combs, you guys got off a start there that first quarter, 12-2 lead. What changed in that second quarter?
I mean, they made their run. Basketball is a game of runs. You know, they had theirs. We weathered the storm. We only scored 2 points at second, you know. So we got to get the ball in the basket. We got to get the rebounds, and we just got to keep pressuring defensively.
What adjustments are you going to make on the offensive end to attack that 2-3 zone?
You know, we're just going to try to – we have to catch the ball. We have to be strong with it. You know, we need to attack the gaps. And once someone comes up and plays us, get it to the open person.
All right, good luck in the second half.
That is our courtside sports analyst, Chris McGowan, getting a word with head coach Whitney Combs. And what do you think she had to say there?
Well, I mean, obviously she saw what we saw. I mean, we scored 2 points, in the second half. And I'm sure they're going to be probably a little more aggressive. I'm sure Whitney wasn't, saying please or anything. She was probably a little more assertive.
She might have been a little stern there. She was a little stern with you, Chris.
I don't think she was saying please.
No.
That might have been the best quote of the night right there.
Well, I mean, and the Lady Jays I don't know. Do you think they've only scored 2 points in one quarter all season? I bet that's not happened all season. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, we'll see if Chris is able to get a word with head coach Adam Neese of the Culver Lady Cavaliers here. We'll stand by as we thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns.
I'll tell you, another top team, Michigan City Marquette, beat a really good team, Westville, tonight, 54-43.
Courtside with Chris McGowan as head coach Adam Neese of the Cavs. Chris.
All right, Coach, you got off to a slow start there that first quarter. But your girls battled back the second quarter. What are you going to have to do here to be successful in the second half?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to rebounding. We got to be able to limit those second, third, fourth chance opportunities. Again, our forwards got to get out a little quicker on those shooters. Again, let's handle everything up top, and we're excited about our opportunity. Could have been a lot worse. We were down 12-2. Our girls battled through that adversity. We like where we're at right now. Let's go battle back.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Chris McGowan courtside getting a word with head coach Adam Neese. Man, I love having a sideline reporter, Coach. That's so cool. We get to hear what they're saying and what they're planning in the moment. Would you have let us interview you at halftime?
No comment.
Only if there was a tape delay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you in my locker room either. Depending on what score
I'm
was.
right there with you.
But depending on what school, yeah. Mark's Body Shop and Docks is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Culver's Portside Marina is also part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the winter. If you need help storing or winterizing your watercraft, contact Culver's Portside Marina at 574-842-5000.
See, I'm watching these Elkhart players and the Elkhart coaches. They're excited. Number one, they're excited because they're in the sectional championship. Number two, this game's getting close, and they're going, just keep battling and keep battling. Yeah. That's what we want. And the next best thing is go in a couple overtimes.
Yeah, no kidding. So here we go to start the third quarter. The Cavs will have it here as Ashlyn Barrett will get it in. Original starting five for the Cavs, Amaya Williams, Ava McCune, Ashlyn Barrett, Bryn Barron, and Brooke Davis. For the Cavs. For the Jays, it's Charlotte Abord, Gracie Minix, Kylie Lehigh, Kaylin Tunis, and Avery Johnston. McCune up top, hands off to Ashlyn Barrett. We're underway. Entry pass to Amaya Williams. Back out. Bryn Barrett pops the three. No good, and it's rebounded by Charlotte Aboard. Here comes Shiloh. Attacking. Back out near corner. Kylie Lehigh. She gets out of the trap. Now to the free throw line. Gracie Menix back up top. Avery Johnson hands off to Kaylin Tunis. Kaylin back over to Kylie Lehigh here. Lehigh. Now to the board. To the near corner. Avery Johnston attacking. Back out. Shiloh. Shiloh inside, back out near corner. It's Kylie Lehigh. Lehigh. What are you seeing?
They're still so high. I mean, if look how high they are on that back line.
On the 2-3.
On the 2-3.
You can slip behind them
easily. All right, there's a good
near
job.
Corner,
that's a good
Avery
job
Johnson
right
three, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Barrett. And Kaylin Tunis gets in there, the jump ball, and you're talking about the top two defenders on the 2-3. They're so far forward where you could almost run right behind them.
Well, and the three bottom are way up past that 10-foot or the back line of the volleyball line.
So there's space for baseline play.
Yep.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Avery Johnson to take it out. She gets it to Charlotte Aboard, and then it's stolen by Amaya Williams. Amaya up to Ava McCune, and here comes Ava. Ava to the near corner. Brooke Davis back up top to Ava. Extended wing. Kylie Lehigh on her. Attacks, gets in, puts it off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Hits the head of Kylie Lehigh, but Avery Johnson picks it up. And now here comes Avery. Crossing over. Picks up her dribble. Gets it inside. Stolen by Brooke Davis to Ava McCune. Here comes Ava taking on Avery. Blocked by Avery Johnston. Brooke Davis will save it, though. Back out to Ashlyn Barrett. Ashlyn to the far corner. Brooke Davis. Then up top to Ashlyn Barrett. Ashlyn brings it up top. Gracie Menix is on her. Entry pass to Brooke Davis. They have a mismatch inside. Amaya Williams. Turnaround shot from the post is good. 14-11 here. The Cavs trail by 3. 6 minutes to go in the third. And here comes Avery Johnston. Johnston, skip pass. This is Charlotte Aboard going inside. Puts it up.
Foul.
Foul called. And they're calling it on the floor here.
Amaya Williams on the floor, he said. Oh, no.
So that's Amaya's first of the night here. It'll be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. Avery Johnston to take it out. Johnston slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Kicks it up top. Stolen, picked off by Ashlyn Barrett. Then Charlotte Aboard tries to steal it back. They will call a jump ball, and it'll be Cavalier basketball. We do have a score update. The Knox Lady Redskins lead Career Academy 23-9 at the end of one, guys.
Good for Knox.
Back in.
No, I mean good for Knox. You're going to be in the championship. I didn't mean it that way.
I know.
My God.
I know. I just thought it was funny. Ava McCune to the near corner three. Ashlyn Barrett! Tie ball game! 14 all. 5:25 to go in the third quarter, and the Cavs have come all the way back. The Jays haven't scored yet in this quarter. It's Kaylin Tunis near corner three. No good. Rebounded by Avery Johnston, and her putback goes. Oh. And Ava McCune has it now. Pushes it forward to Amaya Williams. Amaya attacking. Back up. Ashlyn Barrett, far corner. Bryn Barrett, three. No good, too short. Rebounded inside. Amaya Williams and Charlotte Aboard. They'll call a jump ball. DeBoard hits the deck hard here. It'll be Jay basketball, and they are letting them play on the inside, Chris. Amaya Williams has not had a problem asserting her dominance.
Oh, no, she's definitely using her physicality, that's for sure.
And now we'll have Grace Craig come in. Charlotte Aboard will check out. So for the Jays, it's Kylie Lehigh, Avery Johnston, Grace Craig, Gracie Menix, and Kaylin Tunis. Jays get it in. Johnston crosses half court to the far corner. Grace Craig driving baseline, blocking foul, and Amaya Williams on the inside. She can't believe it.
Going to be her second.
Two quick ones here from Amaya Williams in the third. 4:44 to go. 16-14, the Jays lead, and they have it underneath their own basket. Grace Craig will check out. DeBoard back in. Here comes the play. Kicks it up top to Kylie Lehigh. Far corner, Avery Johnston. Johnson back up top to Lehigh. Lehigh to the near side of the floor. Kaylin Tunis. Ava McCune all over. Kaylin creates space. Now to Avery Johnston. Entry pass to Kylie Lehigh. But it gets past her, and Bryn Barrett picks it up to Amaya Williams. Amaya over to Ashlyn Barrett to the far corner. Brooke Davis, entry pass to Amaya Williams. Turnaround shot from the post! Amaya Williams! Tie ball game again. And here comes Avery Johnston. Head coach Adam Neese is all in this game right now. His enthusiasm, his energy is being felt right now. And looks like the Cavs pick up a foul here.
Bryn Barrett, or Ashlyn Barrett, that's her second.
So the Jays will take it out here. Sideline out of bounds play. Kylie Lehigh kicks it in. Charlotte aboard. 4 minutes to go. The Jays have only scored 2 points in this quarter.
Oh, she need to take it one more dribble. When you got Amaya coming out to try to defend you, you've got to take it to her.
Had 12. Well, they had 14 at the end of the half, right?
It was 14-9.
Yeah. So the Cavs get it in. Ashlyn Barrett has it. Pushing it forward to Amaya Williams. Now to Ava McCune. Attacking. Back out. Brooke Davis, 16 feet. No good. Bryn Barrett tried to alley-oop it, but couldn't get it to finish. And now Kylie Lehigh has it, and she brings it forward. Pushing it up to Kaylin Tunis. Kaylin, now to the short corner. Gracie Minix picks up her dribble. Back up top to Kaylin. Kaylin, and a charge on Kaylin Tunis. Oh, man. It is a physical basketball game tonight right now here in the Bobcat Den. Holy cow.
That's her second.
So this will have the Cavs.
Kaylin, that's her first, my bad.
Oh, Kaylin Tunis.
Yep.
So McCune has it to the near corner. Ashlyn Barrett up top to Ava McCune. Swings it over. Brooke Davis. Then to Bryn Barrett. Bryn, nice lob pass up to Brooke Davis. Blocked from behind by Avery Johnston. Brooke Davis has it, though. She's called for a travel. So a turnover there by the Cavs. That was a nice play, though. Avery Johnston read it well, though.
That's the same play they usually run for Bryn Barrett. And Bryn Barrett was the person making the pass that time.
So now the Jays have it. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Skip pass up to Kylie Lehigh. Attacking off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Amaya Williams.
That's probably the third time she's done that.
So this time they called Amaya on the elbow, creating space. They didn't like it. She wants an explanation. The Jays really liked that one. Finally got one. You just got to be careful throwing the bows a little bit. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Kylie Lehigh to take it out. Stolen by Brooke Davis. Here comes Brooke. She's all alone. Blocked from behind by Charlotte aboard. Wow. The Cavs had two all alone, her and Ava McCune, and Charlotte aboard came up from behind out of nowhere. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Ashlyn Barrett to take it out. Entry pass to Brooke Davis. Puts it up. Blocked again. Rebounded by Avery Johnson. It was blocked by Kaylin Tunis. Here comes Johnston crossing half court. Takes it to the far corner. Picks up her dribble. Skip pass stolen by Ava McCune. My goodness, here comes Ava on Kaylin Tunis. Foul called on Kaylin. So this sends Ava McCune to the line to shoot two here. Holy moly. Culver's really playing well right now as Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. First free throw for McCune is good, as tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Second free throw for McCune is no good, but the Cavs have the lead at 17-16. 2:22 to go in the third. Charlotte aboard, attacking, back out near corner, Kaylin Tunis. Kaylin now back up top to Avery Johnston. Johnston kicks it over to Kylie Lehigh. Lehigh, entry pass to Gracie Minix. Turnaround shot from the post is no good. Rebounded by Bryn Barrett. Bryn pushes it forward to Ashlyn Barrett. Ashlyn back to Bryn. She'll cross half court here. And we'll see what the Cavs draw up. Kylie Lehigh's all over her. Hands off to Ashlyn. Here comes Ashlyn. Inside, puts a shot up off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Gracie Minix. Up to Kylie Lehigh. Last 90 seconds of the third here. Lehigh picks up her dribble, entry pass to the right elbow. Gracie Minix, then to the far corner. Kaylin Tunis, and a blocking foul called on Brooke Davis.
Brooks second.
Fouls on number 40, Brooke Davis, her second, team fifth.
So that is the team's fifth foul, sending Kaylin Tunis to the line.
She's 0 for 3 tonight.
Her first free throw up, away, and it is good. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Tunis hits both, takes back the lead for the Jays, 18-17 here. Bryn Barrett crosses half court. We have got a tight ball game here. Bryn, entry pass to Brooke Davis, back out to Bryn Barrett. Bryn. Kylie Lehigh on her, spinning around to the far corner, Ashlyn Barrett. Oh, there's the lob pass up to Bryn Barrett, blocked by the Lady Jays. Here comes Kylie Lehigh.
You gotta go at her, you gotta go at her.
Lehigh stolen by Ava McCune. Here comes Ava taking on Charlotte aboard, and the foul will be called on the board, sending McCune to the line, and that's what she's good at doing, Chris. McCune just goes for it.
I tell you what, I think both these teams are becoming infatuated with how the officiating's going and forgetting how to play basketball.
Yeah, they're more worried about the stripes right now. First of two for McCune is no good, as Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fill up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance. Second free throw is good for McCune as she ties it up. 18 all here, last 50 seconds of the third. Low scoring third quarter for both teams. Kaylin Tunis getting inside to the right elbow, still has it to the far corner, picks up her dribble. Back up top to Avery Johnston, and a blocking foul called on Ava McCune, and she can't believe it.
It's going to be her third.
Yeah. She hits the deck hard, and it looks like she may have to come out here. Avery Johnston at the line. First of two is no good. We thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Second free throw from Johnston is good. The Jays take back the lead, 19-18 here. 30 seconds to go in the third. Bryn Barrett to cross the timeline. Cavs might want to hold it for one shot here.
Yes, for sure.
McCune up top of the volleyball line. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Brooke Davis. Davis looking inside to Bryn Barrett, nothing there. She can dribble, she does. Gets it to Ileana Andrzejewski, who checked in a few moments ago for Amaya Williams. Ashlyn Barrett hands off to Ava McCune. Last 4 seconds here, takes the pick for Bryn Barrett, gets inside, and they will call a foul on Shiloh DeBoard based off the pick that Bryn Barrett sent.
But they had a foul to give, so it's going to be out of bounds.
1.9 seconds. Yeah, that is Shiloh's third. So this will be 1.9 seconds. They'll check Amaya Williams back in for Andrzejewski. the original starters on the floor for the Cavs. Grace Craig will come in for Shiloh DeBoard here. Last 1.9 of the third.
Don't guard in the back. One in front of Maya.
Yep. They get it into Ava McCune. They're going to chuck a half-court shot too hard, and that will be the end of the third. 19-18. The Lady Jays lead. The Lady Cavs strap up. Fourth quarter action on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back in the Bobcat Den, Mitch Columbi along with Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. We go to the fourth quarter. 19-8. The Lady Jays lead the Lady Cavs. And the Cavs will have the ball to start first. It's Bryn Barrett getting it to Ashlyn Barrett. Far side of the court. Up top to Brooke Davis. Swings it near side to Bryn Barrett. Then up top to Ava McCune. McCune back over to Ashlyn Barrett. Pops the three. Oh, almost got the lucky roll, but no. Rebounded by Gracie Minix. And here come the Lady Jays. It's Kylie Lehigh pushing it up to Avery Johnston. Johnston back to Lehigh. Into the free throw line. Grace Craig back out to Lehigh. Then over to Avery Johnson. This is a big-time quarter. Whoever wins this game gets to the sectional championship matchup tomorrow night against Elkhart Christian. Here in the Bobcat Den, it's Grace Craig, short corner, up to Kylie Lehigh, then over to Kaylin Tunis. Pops it from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Brooke Davis. Davis up to Ashlyn Barrett here. And now the Cavs coming. To Ava McCune. Back off to Ashlyn Barrett. Over to Bryn Barrett, near side of the floor here. Up top to Amaya Williams. Amaya hands off to Ashlyn. Ashlyn goes inside, dump back off to Amaya. Has space, back out, Ava McCune. Skip pass to Ashlyn. Ashlyn back to Ava McCune here. Then back to Ashlyn. Zone defense from the Jays here. Oh, nice move. Ava McCune attacks! And she draws the foul and will go to the line. She puts her body on the line too, Chris. Ava McCune just is no holds barred. She goes for it.
You can tell she's a soccer player.
So at the free throw line, Ava McCune, first of two, no good. Tried to tie it. Shiloh DeBoard will check in. Chris, did you hear anything from the Jays huddle there at the quarter break?
Just trying to keep their composure. Moving the basketball, and on defense, make sure they're communicating all the back screens.
Second free throw from McCune is good. Tying this ball game up at 19 apiece, 6:30 to go in the ball game. I love the energy from head coach Adam Neese. Avery Johnson at the top of the key. He is in it. She picks up her dribble near side of the floor to Kylie Lehigh. Skip pass back to the board.
See how that whole backside.
There's so much room there in the baseline. Skip back up top, three ball. Kylie Lehigh. Bank shot!
Are open.
And she cashes in 22-19. The Jays needed that one. They scored 12 points in the first quarter. They've scored 10 since then. And here's Ava McCune inside of the right block. Back out, Ashlyn Barrett pops a three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Charlotte aboard. Jump ball called. It'll be Lady J basketball. Wow. And Ashlyn Barrett almost gets one to rattle around. Charlotte aboard comes up a little hobbled here. And the Cavs will pick up full court, it looks like here.
That could be an advantage for them. Now they can't just go to set up. They need to keep attacking. And I would be attacking Maya if I would.
To get her in more foul trouble.
But just keep going. Don't let them set up in that 2-3. Get going to the basket.
Kylie Lehigh brings it back out up top. Skip past to Kaylin Tunis. Kaylin back up to Avery Johnston. Johnston hands back off to Kaylin Tunis here. Kaylin attacking, gets inside. Back out near corner, Kylie Lehigh. She drives baseline, has space off the glass. And a big move there, 24-19. The Jays lead by 5 here with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Ashlyn Barrett pushes it forward to Ava McCune. McCune driving, gets past Tunis, now picks up her dribble in the near corner. Dump off pass to Brooke Davis, turnaround shot from the post is no good, rebounded by Shiloh aboard. Here comes Shiloh, pushing the tempo. Attacking, charge called on Shiloh.
Whoa. Offensive foul, number 3, Shiloh.
That's her fourth.
And I think the coaching staff for the Jays want an explanation. Full court pressure from the Jays. The Cavs will get it across. It is Ava McCune. She's trapped. Jump ball called. It'll stay here. Cavalier basketball. You saw head coach Adam Neese kind of try to slip in a timeout there, but it was too late.
It's just the wrong place to get the basketball, just over the half-court line.
The Cavs kick it back court to Ava McCune. 4:30 to go in the ball game. 24-19, the Jays lead. McCune attacks, pick up her dribble, back out near corner, Ashlyn Barrett. Barrett picks up her dribble, back over to the near side of the floor, Brooke Davis. Davis hands off to Ava McCune. Kaylin Tunis on her, man-to-man here from the Jays. McCune attacks near corner, blocking. Foul on Kaylin Tunis here. Interesting.
That's her third.
Macy Morrow will check in for the Jays. And checking out is Shiloh DeBoard here.
You know, as a coach, the main thing you want to know is don't call 2 different halves of basketball.
Easier said than done.
I'm just saying,
Right,
if it's not a foul in the first half, it
half.
shouldn't be a foul in the second half.
Right. Try to keep it as even keel as you can.
Right.
Ava McCune has it for the Cavs up top. Gets it to Ashlyn Barrett. She got away with a bump there. Barrett has it, gets it back to Ava McCune. McCune. Back over to Ashlyn Barrett here. Blue Jay Nation in approval. You hear them clapping. Barrett. The Cavs will call the timeout. They didn't see anything they liked. We do have a score update from Knox. The last score update I had at the half, the Knox Lady Redskins lead Career Academy 47-16 at half.
At half. So it looks like they're going to be in that championship game. They get the chance to play the Bremen Lions.
Woo! And they are having a season.
Yeah,
the Lions
they're
are.
very good. They got some shooters, but hey, that's a good thing for Knox. You know, it kind of struggled this season, but good for them.
So 24-19 here, down by 5. If you're the Cavs, what are you drawing up here?
Well, I mean, you got 3 minutes. You're only down 5. Keep doing what you're doing, attacking. I think McEwen's doing a really, really good job of attacking. I think now everybody knows from the Jays that she's going to attack, so have Maya Williams on the opposite side and just let her, dribble drive. And if you go to the basket, she does. If she doesn't, she drops it off to Williams.
And then for the Jays.
For the Jays, take care of the basketball, but push the ball up the floor, be the aggressor, attack them as well. They've struggled against that 2-3 zone, so won't let them set up the 2-3 zone. They're taking them long passes. The thing they can't do is play to win. Don't play not to lose.
So sideline out of bounds play. We'll check in with Chris McGowan momentarily. He got an ear in on the Jays huddle, but the Cavs will kick it back court to Ava McHugh. 3:30 to go in the ball game. McHugh, man-to-man from the Jays here. Ashlyn Barrett has it. Macy Morrow on her. Picks up her dribble now. Ooh, she might have got away with a travel. Skip pass over to Elia Williams, and Grace Craig will come up with the foul. Let's send it courtside to Chris McGowan. What'd you hear in the Jays huddle, Chris?
On the defensive end, communicate, rebound. On the offensive end, they're actually going to put a girl on each block and look to penetrate and attack and dump it down.
Cavs get it in. Ava McHugh. Terry Minix shakes his head in approval off of what Chris just reported here, as it'll be a steal by the Jays. Kaylin Tunis comes up with a big steal there for them. Kylie Lehigh has it. Back up top to Avery Johnson. Swings it near side of the floor. It's Kaylin Tunis.
They get out of the lane.
Over to Avery Johnson. Pops the three. No good, too hard. But Kylie Lehigh comes up with the rebound. Her putback's no good. Fight for the rebound. Grace Craig has it, and she gets the putback to go. 26-19, and now the Jays are going to steal it again. It's Kylie Lehigh taking it on, up and under. No good, but it's tipped back out to Macy Morrow, and will stay with the Jays here. Johnson has it. Avery back over to Kylie Lehigh. Lehigh attacking, back out far corner, Macy Morrow, then up top to Avery Johnston. That's a big steal for the Jays, guys. Now Kaylin Tunis has it. Over to Macy Morrow, 2 minutes to go in the ball game. It's now Avery Johnson back up top. Kaylin Tunis here. And they're going to take their time. Why wouldn't they?
See, the problem the Cavs have right now, they don't have a foul. They're going to have to give up 5 fouls very quick.
Near corner, Tunis drives in, back out Macy Morrow, then up top to Avery Johnston. They will foul. There's the first one.
Yeah, that's the only problem, not fouling. You've got to have, now they need 4 more before they'll be shooting.
And Charlotte aboard will check in. Macy Morrow will check out. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. And now a timeout, a full timeout here on the floor, as Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Your thoughts?
Well, I'm sure that Coach Combs is telling them right, well, she's got her best free throw shooters in, hopefully, and best ball handlers. We don't have to shoot the basketball. They can't score when we have it. We just have to take care of the basketball. The main thing you can't do is when someone gets in trouble, don't stand behind somebody. You have to flash to somebody, give them an open lane to pass.
And then the Cavs defensively, like you said, they're going to have to foul. If they want to get 5 fouls, they only have 1 in this quarter. They're going to have to foul 4 more times to get that clock to stop.
And they can do that, but the thing is right now, I think I would have, well, obviously I wouldn't have Maya Williams. Anybody that's got 3 or 4 fouls for them, they shouldn't be in the game right now anyway, because the Jays aren't going to score anyway. So get your quick fouls, get you 4 quick fouls from some of the people that are sitting on the bench. You just tell them, hey, go in there, go for the ball, get me a quick foul.
And what's the timeout situation looking like? Do you know?
I don't know. I think North Judson has 2, and I think he has 2.
So they each have 2. Kylie Lehigh gets it in up top to Charlotte aboard. Back over to Avery Johnston. Back over to Charlotte aboard.
They went to a zone, which if you're going to foul, you don't need to be in a zone.
Avery Johnston has it. Now to the near side of the floor. Charlotte aboard. And there will be the foul on Ava McHugh. That's not who you wanted fouled.
No, that's her 4th foul. That's why I'm saying you put your subs in Let them get
on
the
this
fouls
side.
because Judson's not going to be shooting the ball. So put your subs in. As soon as it comes in, you foul.
They get it into Charlotte aboard.
Now you
near corner. Avery Johnson picks it up. Back out, almost stolen. Tipped out of bounds by Ava McCune. You're right. If Ava picks up her 5th foul, she's out of the game,
Right.
and that does the Cavs no good.
And you need fouls. So you've got to have somebody who can foul.
That can foul. Kylie Lehigh gets it into Grace Craig. Grace Craig almost stolen. On the floor is Ashlyn Barrett. The Jays save it. Kylie Lehigh over to Avery Johnson. Ashlyn Barrett on her.
And they're not fouling.
Then to Kaylin Tunis, and there's Ashlyn Barrett picking up the foul. That'll be the 2nd foul in this quarter with 1:04 to go in the ball game. A lot of clock ticked off there, Chris.
Butts her 4th.
And North Judson doing a good job of spreading the floor. I mean, just keep passing the basketball. Don't hold it. Keep moving it.
Right, but I don't understand why Culver's waiting so long to foul.
Near corner, Kaylin Tunis, stolen by Ava McHugh. Now here comes Ava, taking on Avery Johnson. Stops, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Maya Williams. Her putback is good. 26-21. Timeout head coach Adam Neese here. Down by 5 are the Cavs with 48.5 seconds. They got the steal and the points, but you're right. They had to give up a 4th foul for Ava McHugh to get that.
Right, and they're gonna press here. So why not just have
Sub
your
them out.
sub them out right now, but just
Get the
get your
fouls.
fouls quick.
And the
Judson's not looking to score.
No, and then the Jays have had trouble with the free throws tonight at times.
Right.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Hey, call Joe today, 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication, and they recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. So now they will take Ava McHugh out. They leave Amaya Williams in. So for the Cavs, it's Maddie Hamilton, Ileana Andrzejewski, Bryn Barrett, Brooke Davis, and Amaya Williams. And there is a quick foul.
That's what you have to do. Same way.
For the Jays, it's Charlotte aboard, Kylie Lehigh, Avery Johnson, Grace Craig, and Kaylin Tunis.
The Jays are 7 from 13 from the line tonight.
They get it into Charlotte aboard.
Should foul early.
Back to Kylie Lehigh. There's the foul, and that will be the 4th foul of this quarter. No. Yeah, that's 4th. That's 4th.
Should be the 4th.
That's why I'm wondering why
they're going to. Oh, that is 5th.
I guess that is the 5th. So that is the 5th team foul by the Cavs in this quarter. So they are able to get the 5 fouls. And this sends Kylie Lehigh to the line for important free throws. The first of 2 is a swish. 27-21. And now here comes Ava McHugh, Ashlyn Barrett, and Brianna Schlimmer to check in for Ileana Andrzejewski, Brooke Davis, and Maddie Hamilton. Second free throw from Lehigh. No good, too short. Rebounded by Amaya Williams, though. She gets it up to Ashlyn Barrett. 40 seconds to go in the 4th. 27-21. Here comes Ashlyn going inside. Off the glass, too hard. Rebounded by Kylie Lehigh. And now here comes Kylie. Bryn Barrett's all over. Kylie picks up her dribble. A foul will be called.
Who's he going to give it to?
White foul number 20.
So Bryn Barrett.
It's only her first.
Wow. Wow. So Lehigh's at the line to widen this lead even more.
This first one's the big one.
Yeah, you're right. First one's up, away, and it is good. As local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Second free throw from Lehigh is good. 29-21, 8-point lead for the Jays. Last 25 seconds of the 4th.
Gotta go.
Ava McHugh
Gotta go.
Pushing it forward, wasting time here. Takes the pick from Amaya Williams. Picks up her dribble. Entry pass to Amaya. Near corner. It's Brianna Schlimmer back out to Ava McCune. She's attacking. Dump off to Bryn Barrett. She puts it off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Grace Craig comes up with it. The Jays are going to do it here. Last 3 seconds, and that will be the end of the ball game. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays hold out and beat the Culver Lady Cavaliers 29-21 in the Sectional 51 semifinal round. The Jays will be in the championship game yet again, this time against Elkhart Christian tomorrow night. Congratulations to the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. Congratulations to the Culver Lady Cavaliers on an amazing season. But we will take a break and come back and break this game down. We will also have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
29-21 is the final as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays beat the Culver Lady Cavaliers and will be in the sectional championship game tomorrow night. Mitch Columbia, along with sports analyst Terry Minix and Chris McGowan. A low-scoring affair is really in the Cavs' favor if you think about it, but the Jays are able to hold on.
Yeah, and it looked like from that first quarter when it was 12-2 at the end of one, it looked like it was going to be in the favor of Judson. Just kind of going to take off, but you got to take your hat off to the Cavs. They never gave up and ended up changing the tempo to their tempo.
Chris, your thoughts on tonight's matchup?
Hey, a win's a win.
Yeah, no kidding.
Doesn't matter how many points you score, as long as you score more than your opponent.
You talk about defensive things for the Cavs that were working tonight. They kept the Jays kind of flustered with their physicality, but then in the long run it kind of came back to bite them as we saw Ava McCune was getting into foul trouble. They had to sub her out like you were talking about. If you're going to foul, get your subs in so that you're not wasting it on players that you need into the game. And that's just situational moments that you look back, I'm sure hindsight's 20/20. But, man, the Cavs' physicality was there. It just couldn't last the whole game.
Well, it really was a game of defense. I know Chris talking about defense. Both of them, they were playing their hearts out on the defensive side. They all were struggling, and it got so aggressive. And I think Chris said it as well. They were starting to, listen to the whistle more than listen to the coach, and getting a little more frustrated and hurrying shots. And but like you said, Chris, you just got to score one more point than your opponent, and it's a good thing.
We have another final coming out of Stark County. The Knox Lady Redskins end up beating Career Academy 58-18 tonight, fellas. They will be in a sectional championship matchup tomorrow night against the Bremen Lady Lions. So congratulations to the Knox Lady Redskins. We will have head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, James Adcock, on in the morning for the Saturday Sports Line to break down the last two big wins for the Knox Lady Redskins and prepare Redskin Nation for their big sectional championship matchup tomorrow night against Bremen. The Lady Lions are a very good team, but hey, the Redskins are
Peaking at the right time.
They are peaking at the right time. They beat the Winamac Lady Warriors in the War on 35 for the first round of sectionals just this past Tuesday. Now they beat Career Academy tonight, and we'll see a sectional championship game tomorrow night. Reynolds Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. Making her way up to the KVB booth is head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. So excited to talk with Coach Combs here in just a second. We'll go ahead and have you sit here, Coach. All in all, Coach, go ahead and have a seat. All in all, Coach, you took care of business tonight.
Congrats.
The Cavs really slowed things down, and that caused problems for your girls at times, but all in all, you were able to pull it out.
Yeah, the first quarter we came out, we got a good punch in, and then that second quarter we came and we scored 2 points, like I said when I talked to Chris earlier. They did. They played really good defense on us. They had us scouted to a T. That Culver team's a really good team, and I'm proud of my girls for battling through. Things got tough, things got rough, and we handled ourselves.
Had a great first quarter.
Yep.
This was the second quarter that the Cavs really clamped down on you. What was the message at halftime?
That was their run. We told them, basketball game's a run. Game of runs, and they made theirs. We withstood it, and now we got to make our own.
Did you feel like you guys were standing a little bit on the offensive side? From up here, I can see a different angle from sitting down there. Obviously, I've coached along that baseline, but there was a lot of room on the backside, and you guys seemed to be just staying, that three-point line was kind of your fence.
Yeah, we've all season tried to get them. We got to move. We got to cut in front of people's faces. We got to cut through the open gaps. We try to implement the three-man weave with our two people out at the baseline, and then when it was opposite, you cut in. It's a lot to put in the short amount of time that we had. We try to throw something new because we know they scout really well. So we knew they were going to have all of our plays. So we try to put stuff in new, and it was hard, especially how it worked out this week with the weather. But our girls came, and they got it done. I couldn't be more proud of them.
But it looks like you could have done a little, dribble drive with a kick type thing. Mm-hmm. Actually, if you watch the first game, that's what Elkhart Christian does a lot of. They do a lot of dribble drive and kick or attack the basket. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to see that, obviously, tomorrow night.
Yeah, what stuck out tonight from Elkhart Christian? I know you saw some of that game.
They're quick. They like to run the ball. They were up, pressing up here. The two little freshmen they got, they're scrappy out there, They're a really good team, so.
So you got your work cut out for you. You don't have much time, a quick turnaround here. Probably be up late watching film, I assume.
Yep.
What are you going to do tomorrow morning? You have a shoot-around?
Yep, we'll have a walk-through, shoot-around in the morning for them to get them up. I like to get them up out of bed so they're not laying around on their phones all morning, Keep them kind of in the routine like they're at school, and then get them home, get food, stay hydrated. Three games in 3 days.
Yeah.
That's going to be
quick.
A new one for us. But I think, throughout our whole season we prepared, we got them in shape, so.
I think Grace Craig came in and gave you some really, really solid minutes.
Yeah, she's a little ball of energy out there.
She really did a nice job, coming off the bench and got a couple baskets and, really did a nice job for you.
Thank you.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the big win. I'm sure you were probably going through some emotions down there.
I felt like a tiger pacing back and forth the whole time. I'm like, these people think I'm crazy back here.
Oh, man.
That's all right.
But the intensity was there, Coach. It's sectional atmosphere. And now you go back to a sectional championship game where, like last year you had talked, you let that one kind of slip through your fingers. Mm-hmm. You have an opportunity now. You've talked to us all season long. You can prepare for the other team, but really when it comes down to it, you got to make sure you're playing Lady J basketball first.
Right. Yep, we got to take care of business, ourselves first. So.
Well, good luck tomorrow night, Coach. We'll talk in the morning on the Saturday show.
Thank you.
All right, that is head coach of the Lady Jays, Whitney Combs, here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. We appreciate her time. A big win for the Lady Jays, 29-21. As we'll take a quick break and come back, we will have our Stark County Co-op play of the game as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance postgame show.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
29-21 is the final as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat the Culver Lady Cavaliers. I turn things over to one of our sports analysts tonight. It's Terry Minix. What do you think our play of the game was tonight?
Well, I don't know if Chris will agree with me, but I really think that it was 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the putback by Grace.
And the putback by Grace Craig.
A putback by Grace Craig with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left made the score 26-19, and it was a little...
Well, rather untimely power outage in the area here for our listeners out in the area hoping to hear what our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game was. We were in the middle of our Collins Insurance post-game show. Luckily, we've been able to figure things out to get us back onto the air. Don't ask how I did it, but that's what I'm doing here. The big-time plays by Kylie Lehigh showed us why she is one of the best players in our area. She had 10 points tonight and really did things defensively for the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays that really stands out. So we are going to award our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game for this big-time win for the Lady Jays. It is senior Kylie Lehigh. Congratulations to her, as this will wrap things up for us. The North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays end up winning tonight. 29-21 was the final. KVB's WKVI Sports is back in action tomorrow night to broadcast the championship game of Sectional 51 here at Oregon Davis. We will be going live roughly around 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We remind you to join us every weekend tomorrow morning for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We will be going live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station, K99.3 WKVI. We also invite you to follow us on social media, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley broadcasting sports content. Our final in this one saw the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat the Lady Cavs of Culver 29-21. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball. For our sports analyst Terry Minix and Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.